Look around you. The world has been rewritten in code. Every tap on your phone, every online purchase, every interaction with a modern business. For years, we called this building websites. That description is now tragically outdated. We are no longer just building pages for people to look at. We are engineering the very operating system of modern life, commerce, and connection. The web is no longer a collection of static documents. It has become a dynamic, intelligent, and interconnected universe of applications, platforms, and automated systems that run our world. This shift represents the single greatest opportunity for builders, creators, and problem solvers in a generation. Every business, from the corner coffee shop to the multinational corporation, now requires a sophisticated digital presence to survive and thrive. They need more than a simple website. The demand for engineers who can build these systems has never been greater. The term web developer is expanding, evolving into something far more significant: the web engineer. This is not just a change in title, it's a fundamental change in responsibility and capability. They are digital problem solvers who understand that code is merely the raw material. The real work is in using that code to construct elegant, robust, and valuable digital machines that solve real-world problems for real people. They are the architects of the future, laying the digital infrastructure upon which the next generation of business and innovation will be built. Consider this masterclass your official invitation into this new era. The journey ahead is not about learning a few programming languages or memorizing the syntax of a popular framework. It's about fundamentally rewiring how you think about technology, business, and value creation. The core message is simple but profound. The web is no longer just pages. The web is the operating system of modern business, and you are about to learn how to become one of its chief architects. This is your moment to build the future. This is not another coding tutorial. You will not find endless videos of someone typing into a code editor with no context, no purpose, and no grand vision. This is a masterclass in engineering, a deep dive into the mindset, skills, and strategies. The world is flooded with people who can follow tutorials and write basic scripts. What the world desperately needs are true engineers, individuals who can see a human problem and architect a digital solution from the ground up. This course is designed to transform you into that kind of individual. It is a promise to take you from syntax to systems. We will begin by forging the essential mindset. The best engineers think in systems, not just in lines of code. They are part designer, part founder, part problem solver. Before writing any code, the elite engineer asks a different set of questions. Who is the user? What problem are we solving? What is the simplest version that works? How can this scale? How can this be made faster, safer, cleaner, and easier to use? Think like a builder. Think like a designer. Think like a founder. Think like a problem solver. Think like a systems architect. Learn forever. Ship constantly. You do not become elite by watching tutorials. You become elite by building, breaking, fixing, shipping, and improving. With the right mindset established, we now turn to the tools of the trade. An architect's vision is only as good as their ability to execute it, and for a web engineer, execution requires a deep mastery of a core set of technical skills. This is your arsenal. Each skill is a weapon in your toolkit, allowing you to tackle different parts of the engineering challenge. First, the front end, the part users see and interact with. This is where the product comes to life. Next, the back end, the powerful engine behind the scenes, the nervous system of your application. Databases, the persistent memory of your application. DevOps and deployment, the bridge from your laptop to the world. A master craftsperson is not defined by their tools, but a master craftsperson absolutely knows how to select and wield the best tools for the job. In web engineering, the right tools act as force multipliers. They automate tedious tasks, streamline complex workflows, and ultimately free up your most valuable resource, your cognitive energy. This allows you to focus on the creative, problem-solving work that actually creates value. Think of these tools not as a replacement for skill, but as a powerful amplifier of your existing and growing abilities. AI will not replace great engineers. Great engineers using AI will replace average engineers who refuse to evolve. If the back end is the engine, the front end is the beautiful, precision-engineered cockpit where the user takes control. It is everything they can see, touch, and interact with. This is where your product makes its first impression. Front-end mastery is not just about making things look pretty. Front-end is not decoration. Front-end is communication. Ultimately, a great front-end engineer understands human psychology. If the front end is the visible part of the iceberg, the back end is the massive, powerful structure hidden beneath the surface. The front end is the face. The back end is the nervous system. The back end is where you build the APIs that serve data and where you write the core business logic, the rules that define how your application works. Full-stack engineering means understanding the entire flow. You learn to think in flows, not isolated files. User clicks button. Front-end validates input. API request goes to back-end. Back-end checks permissions. Database updates. Response returns. UI updates. User receives feedback. A user signs up for an investment dashboard. They create an account, add assets, fetch prices from an API, save holdings in a database, display charts, and receive notifications. Every modern app is made of interface, logic, data, infrastructure, security, and feedback loops. The best engineers ask better questions. This is product thinking. The best engineer is not the one who writes the most code. The best engineer is the one who creates the most value with the least unnecessary complexity. AI changes the game. It is your junior developer, not your brain. But do not blindly copy AI code. Always understand, test, secure, and review everything. For future-focused builders, we must look to the next frontier, Web 3. Not every app needs Web 3, but every future-focused engineer should understand it. Do not just learn, build proof. Every project should go into a portfolio. Start with beginner projects to master the fundamentals. Move to intermediate projects to master full-stack development. Finally, tackle advanced projects to prove you can architect and build real-world scalable systems. Month 1, HTML, CSS responsive layouts. Month 2, JavaScript fundamentals and the DOM. Month 3, React, components, state, hooks. Month 4, TypeScript and clean code. Month 5, Next.js routing and API routes. Month 6, databases and authentication. Month 7, backend APIs with Node.js. Month 8, payments, email and storage. Month 9, testing, security, performance. Month 10, deployment, DevOps, CI/CD. Month 11, AI APIs and automation. Month 12, build and launch a full production app. In 12 months, you can go from beginner to dangerous, but only if you build every week. Read the error, reproduce the problem, isolate the cause, check the data, check the logs, test one change at a time, name things clearly, keep functions small, comment why, not what, delete dead code, start simple, scale when needed, protect user data, make systems observable. Your skill becomes valuable when it solves painful problems for real people. "30 minutes, learning fundamentals. 60, 120 minutes, building projects. 30 minutes, reading documentation. 30 minutes, debugging, refactoring. 15 minutes, studying UI. 15 minutes, documenting lessons. Consistency beats hype." You become ready by doing the thing before you feel ready. Being the best web engineer is not about knowing every framework. It is about becoming the kind of person who can take an idea, turn it into a system, put it online, improve it, secure it, scale it, and create real value. The future belongs to builders. The future belongs to people who can combine code, design, AI, business, and vision. The internet is still being built. The next great platform, tool, dashboard, marketplace, AI app, or Web3 experience may come from someone watching this right now. The road ahead will not be easy, but you are now equipped for this challenge. Do not just learn the web. Build the web. Engineer the future.